Hi, this is Vishnu Taradhar from Vedic Astrology. In this video, I'm going to talk about how one is going to elapse the month of April 2015. I'm going to cover what each planet is going to face this month of April with respect to transits. I'm not going to cover individual ascendants or individual moon signs. Basically, I'm going to cover what each of the planet with respect to what dasha you're running at present moment would be giving you results. To start with Mercury. Mercury will be starting this month in the sign Pisces, and on 12th of April it will be entering the sign Aries, and on 27th of April it will be entering the sign Taurus. During its stay in Pisces, Mercury would get conjoined with Ketu from 3rd of April to 6th of April with Ketu Mercury conjunction, which is not very good for Mercury. Mercury's intelligence would be to some extent challenged by Ketu conjunction in close proximity for 4 days from 3rd of April to 6th of April. And after 12th of April, when Mercury moves to Aries, it will get conjoined with Mars. On 20th to 25th of this month, Mercury and Mars would be in close proximity from 20th to 25th April, which is also not very good for Mercury. Mars would be making Mercury restless. So if you are running Mercury Dasha during this first time, that is from 3rd of April to 6th of April, Ketu challenging Mercury, and from 20th April to 25th April, Mars challenging Mercury is a tough time for Mercury. And if you're running Mercury Dasha Bhukti Antara, that is the planetary timings of Mercury, you'd be able to feel it even more. And other periods not mentioned, that is other periods which are not being mentioned, are generally medium and decent. And particularly Mercury stay in the sign Pisces till 12th of April, Mercury would be getting the aspect of Jupiter from Cancer, so which is also beneficial. And on 27th of April, Mercury is entering the sign Taurus, where it will be getting opposite to transit Saturn, but that is coming later. Means by the time Mercury gets opposite to transit Saturn, that we're going to cover next month. Now coming to the next planet, Mars. Mars would be in the sign Aries the whole of this month. From 2nd of this month to 12th of this month, Mars would be casting its 8th aspect on Saturn in Scorpio, so which is not very good for Saturn. Whatever Saturn is signifying in your chart would be hampered during this time. And if you are in Saturn Dasha, you are required to work even harder during this time from 2nd of April to 12th of April, when Mars would be casting its 8th aspect on Saturn. Mars would be casting its aspect from Aries to Scorpio. So if the Saturn planetary time periods have been run by a nature, that is Dasha Bhukti Antara of Saturn, it will be challenging. Mars would be casting its 4th aspect to Jupiter from 12th of April to 22nd of April. Jupiter is in the sign Cancer. Mars from Aries would be seeing Jupiter from 12th of April to 22nd of April, which is not good for Jupiter. Jupiter would get the aggression of Mars, and the wisdom would feel restless during this time. And when the Mars aspect is over, Jupiter would be normal. Now coming to the next planet, Venus. Venus would be in the sign Aries till 7th of April, and after 7th of April, Venus would be entering the sign Taurus, and from 12th of April to 18th of April, Venus would be coming opposite to transit Saturn. Venus in Taurus would be coming opposite to transit Saturn, and it needs to be mentioned in this connection. From 7th of April, Venus would be in the sign Taurus, its own sign, so Venus would be powerful, but only during the period from 12th of April to 18th of April, when it comes opposite to transit Saturn, it will be challenged. So if you're running Venus Dasha Bhukti Antara, 12th of April to 18th of April would be challenging for you. And we have already mentioned Mars would be in the sign Aries the whole of this month, which is good for Mars, but Mars would be challenging Jupiter and Saturn in the respective periods mentioned earlier. But Mars in Aries, an own sign, would be challenging, good for Mars. Venus in the sign Taurus, its own sign, after 7th of April is good for Venus as well. Jupiter would turn direct this month on 8th of April, which is good for Jupiter. And Jupiter, the planet of expansion, planet of prosperity, and planet of wisdom, and planet of growth, is going to be even more positive after 8th of April when it turns direct. Saturn, the whole of this month, would be in the sign Scorpio. Rahu, the whole of this month, would be in the sign Virgo. Ketu would be in the sign Pisces, getting the aspect of Jupiter from Cancer. So If you're running Ketu Dasha Bhukti Antara, it is mostly positive. And this way we have covered all the planets. Now, if you're looking for a personal reading for your chart, you can come and visit my site india-astrologer.com, and I give a phone consultation or Skype consultation. So thank you. Wish you all the best.